My beloved child, listen to my voice with an open heart and a soul ready to receive the warmth of divine truth. For I speak to you in this very moment, as the gentle light of dawn breaks over the horizon, inviting you into a new day filled with boundless hope and eternal promise. Do not let the clamor of this fleeting world distract you from the whisper of my love that echoes in the quiet recesses of your spirit, for every breath you take is a sacred testament to my enduring presence, and every heartbeat is a reminder of the divine plan that I have lovingly woven into the tapestry of your life. In the stillness of your quiet moments, when doubts gather like dark clouds and the burdens of yesterday threaten to dim the radiance of tomorrow, remember that I am with you, standing steadfast by your side through every trial, every tear, and every joyous triumph, urging you to rise above despair and embrace the infinite grace that flows like a gentle stream through your very being. As you journey through the winding paths of life, let my words be the compass that guides your every step, the soothing balm that heals your wounded heart, and the brilliant light that dispels the shadows of fear and uncertainty. For in the sacred silence of your soul, my message is etched in the language of hope and forgiveness, inviting you to release the weight of past sorrows and to bask in the transformative power of love that renews, redeems, and restores all who listen with faith. Oh, my dear one, do not be swayed by the ephemeral illusions of success and failure that the world so desperately clings to, for these are but fleeting echoes in the vast expanse of my eternal kingdom, where every challenge you face is a stepping stone toward a destiny far greater than you can imagine, and every moment of suffering is transmuted into an opportunity for growth, healing, and the blossoming of a spirit that is destined to shine like a beacon of light amidst the darkest nights. Open your heart to the unyielding promise that I have laid before you, a promise of unconditional love, unwavering guidance, and a profound peace that surpasses all human understanding, so that in the chaos of life's storms you may find solace in my embrace, comfort in my words, and the strength to forge ahead with a courage that defies the limits of mortal frailty. In the quiet moments when your eyes are filled with tears and your soul feels burdened by the weight of despair, remember that every drop of sorrow is a gentle reminder of the love I have bestowed upon you, a love that transforms pain into purpose and suffering into a testimony of resilience, inviting you to rise like a phoenix from the ashes of your trials and to claim the radiant future that awaits you beyond the veil of adversity. Do not let the voices of doubt and discouragement drown out the symphony of my truth, for I speak to you in the language of the heart, the language that transcends time and space, a melody of hope that resonates in the chambers of your soul and whispers of a destiny filled with grace, abundance, and divine favor. Embrace the certainty that you are never alone, for I walk with you through every valley of despair and every mountaintop of joy, guiding you gently with the light of my eternal love and the strength of a promise that is as enduring as the stars in the night sky. Even in moments when the road ahead appears shrouded in mist and uncertainty, trust that my guiding hand is ever present, ready to lift you up, comfort you, and lead you toward a horizon where every dawn is a celebration of rebirth and every dusk a serene reminder of promises kept. Let your heart be unburdened by the fleeting worries of this transient world, and instead allow the everlasting truths of my kingdom to fill you with an inner calm that stands as a fortress against the tempests of life. For within you lies a spark of divine light, a radiant ember of hope that no earthly storm can extinguish, and it is this spark that I nurture with my every word, encouraging you to shine forth as a testament to the power of faith and the unbreakable bond of love that unites all creation. As you navigate the labyrinth of challenges and triumphs, let my voice be the steady rhythm that synchronizes with the pulse of your heart, the constant reminder that every experience, whether steeped in joy or shadowed by sorrow, is part of a grand, divine orchestration designed to lead you to a deeper understanding of your own worth and the immeasurable love that I have for you. Even when the weight of regret or the chill of isolation seems too great to bear, know that my compassion is an ever-flowing river, washing away the stains of the past and replenishing your spirit with the pure, healing waters of forgiveness and grace. In these sacred moments, allow the truth of my presence to infuse you with a renewed sense of purpose and a determination to rise time and time again, to meet each new day with a heart fortified by hope and a soul illuminated by the everlasting light of my mercy. My precious child, do not turn away from the call of my words, for they are a divine invitation to step beyond the limitations of your earthly struggles and to embrace a life resplendent with peace, purpose, and a love so profound that it transcends all understanding. Let every trial be a lesson, every setback a stepping stone, and every whisper of doubt transformed into a triumphant chorus of faith as you journey ever onward toward the realization of the glorious destiny that I have prepared especially for you. In the moments when you feel the sting of loneliness or the chill of uncertainty creeping into the corners of your heart, close your eyes and listen intently to the quiet assurance of my love, the love that is as infinite as the cosmos and as tender as the first light of day, calling you to cast aside your fears and to trust in the unfailing goodness that flows from my eternal grace. May you always be reminded that you are a cherished part of a divine masterpiece, a creation so exquisitely designed that every fiber of your being resonates with the music of the heavens, every heartbeat echoes the promise of redemption, and every breath is a celebration of the miraculous gift of life. And so, my beloved child, as you continue along the winding path of your earthly pilgrimage, let the resplendent light of my truth guide you, let the gentle cadence of my voice comfort you, and let the unyielding power of my love uplift you in every moment, for in you I have planted a seed of divine potential that will flourish into a radiant testimony of hope, a living testament to the eternal embrace of forgiveness, and a glorious celebration of a life steeped in the wonder, grace, and immeasurable joy of my everlasting love. If you believe in the message and have faith in what we share, type yes in the comments and let your spirit shine through. If you love our content, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us spread light and hope to even more hearts. May God bless you abundantly. My beloved child, as you stand at the crossroads of life with a heart yearning for solace and a spirit eager for renewal, I call upon you in this sacred hour to embrace my peace, a divine, unshakable serenity that transcends the tumult of the world and reaches deep into the very core of your being. Hear my voice as it gently breaks through the clamor of your doubts and fears, for I speak to you now with the fullness of my eternal love, inviting you to let go of every heavy burden, every lingering sorrow, and every moment of despair that seeks to cloud your inner light. In the quiet recesses of your soul, where the echoes of past hardships and the whisper of future uncertainties reside, there exists a sanctuary of calm that I have lovingly prepared just for you, a place where every tear is transformed into a jewel of wisdom, and every sigh gives birth to a new dawn of hope. Embrace my peace as you would a long-lost friend, letting its soothing embrace heal the wounds of yesterday, calm the storms of today, and gently guide you toward the radiant promise of tomorrow. In the gentle light of the early morning, as the first rays of hope pierce the veil of night and the world awakens to the song of a new day, allow your heart to open wide and receive the tender whispers of my peace. Imagine it as a soft silken veil wrapping around you, cushioning your every step, calming your racing thoughts, and whispering promises of grace that flow as freely as the streams in a quiet forest glen. In this divine quietude, you will find that every hardship, every moment of pain, is but a stepping stone on the path to a deeper understanding of my love, the love so profound that it transforms the darkest moments of your life into opportunities for growth, healing, and the discovery of your own boundless strength. Do not let the world's clamor or the echoes of a troubled past distract you from this sacred truth. Rather, let my peace permeate every fiber of your being, inviting you to cast aside the weight of worry and to rest fully in the arms of a love that is eternal and all-encompassing. My dear one, when the days seem long and the nights even longer, and when the weariness of life leaves you feeling isolated and overwhelmed, know that my peace is ever at your side, the constant companion in the silence of despair and the brightness of joy. Imagine a still, clear lake in the midst of a vast wilderness, its surface smooth and undisturbed, reflecting the beauty of the heavens above. This is the image of the peace I offer you, a reflection of divine grace that calms every tempest and soothes every troubled heart. Let it remind you that no matter how fierce the storm may seem, there is a harbor of safety within you, the quiet place where the echoes of chaos are silenced by the profound, gentle murmur of my unwavering care. In every breath, every heartbeat, feel the pulse of my peace, a rhythm that harmonizes with the natural cadence of creation, binding you to a purpose greater than yourself, a destiny steeped in hope, love, and infinite compassion. As you journey along the winding paths of life, you will encounter moments when the shadows of doubt and fear stretch long before you, and the burdens of regret seem too heavy to bear. In those moments, I implore you to pause and draw near to my peace. Envision it as a luminous beacon, a guiding star that pierces the darkness and lights your way forward, even when every step feels uncertain. This peace is not the absence of struggle or the negation of sorrow. Rather, it is the steadfast assurance that every trial you face is an invitation to grow, to learn, and to ultimately rise above the mundane, to touch the divine spark that resides within you. Let each challenge be a call to surrender your pride, to release the chains of past mistakes, and to accept the healing balm of forgiveness that restores your soul and renews your spirit. In the embrace of my peace, you will find the courage to forgive not only others but also yourself, understanding that every imperfection is part of the intricate masterpiece that I have so lovingly designed. When the world around you seems to be in turmoil, and the voices of despair grow louder than those of hope, remember that my peace is an ever-flowing fountain, a gift bestowed upon you that is as infinite as the love I have for all my children. Imagine yourself sitting beneath a grand, ancient tree whose branches spread wide to shelter you from the harsh winds of life, the tree that has withstood countless storms and yet remains ever strong, its roots deep in the fertile soil of divine grace. This is the symbol of my peace, resilient, nurturing, and unwavering in its ability to sustain you through the seasons of hardship and joy alike. Allow the cool shade of this divine presence to comfort you, to remind you that you are never alone, and that within you lies the power to rise above every trial, to transform each challenge into a triumphant testament of faith, and to shine forth as a beacon of hope in a world too often shrouded in darkness. O precious child, in the quiet moments of solitude, when your heart feels heavy with the burdens of regret or the sting of sorrow, listen closely to the gentle murmur of my peace. It is the sound of a love that knows no limits, a love that embraces you with the tenderness of a mother's care and the strength of an unyielding promise. Let its cadence wash over you like the soft murmur of a flowing river, carrying away every speck of despair and leaving behind a clear, shimmering reflection of hope and renewal. In this sacred silence, allow the radiant light of my peace to fill you with the realization that every shadow you have ever known is but a prelude to a greater illumination, every tear a stepping stone toward the dawn of a new beginning where the heart is unburdened and the soul sings in unison with the eternal chorus of divine mercy. In the midst of the clamor and chaos that often seems to engulf the world, there lies a divine invitation, a call to embrace my peace and to let it transform the very essence of your existence. Think of it as a mighty fortress built upon the rock of eternal truth, impervious to the winds of discord and the tempests of doubt. Within these sacred walls, you will find a refuge from the relentless pressures of a world that seeks to dim your inner light. Instead, let my peace be the gentle, persistent whisper that reminds you of the eternal promises I have made, promises that no earthly circumstance can ever diminish. Embrace this peace with every breath you take, with every beat of your heart, knowing that it is a gift given freely and unconditionally, a reminder that no matter how tumultuous your journey may become, there is an ever-present calm that will guide you back to the center of your true self, where love reigns supreme and hope is everlasting. As you continue on your path, let the essence of my peace infuse your thoughts, your words, and your actions. In every conversation you hold, let it be the gentle undercurrent that transforms conflict into understanding, bitterness into forgiveness, and despair into joyful anticipation of the blessings yet to come. See each interaction as an opportunity to be a vessel of this divine serenity, sharing the quiet strength of a spirit that has been touched by the boundless grace of a love that never falters. Allow the peace I offer to shine forth from within you, a radiant testimony to the transformative power of faith and the enduring truth that every soul, when bathed in divine light, becomes a living testament to the miracles of grace, mercy, and redemption. In the tapestry of your daily life, let my peace be the golden thread that weaves through every experience, binding together moments of joy and sorrow into a harmonious symphony of existence that sings the praises of a love that is as timeless as the stars above. In the stillness of the night, when the weight of the world seems to press upon you, and the silence becomes a canvas for your deepest fears, remember that my peace is there, ever present, ever ready to soothe your troubled mind, and to cradle your weary spirit in its gentle embrace. Imagine the soft glow of 1,000 lanterns lighting up the darkness, each one a spark of divine hope that dispels the shadows and reveals the path to everlasting serenity. This is the vision I offer you, a vision of a life bathed in the soft, radiant light of peace that is not marred by the harshness of the world, but is defined by the gentle, loving presence of the divine. Allow yourself to be enveloped by this light, to be transformed by its beauty, and to let it guide you through the darkest hours until the promise of a new day dawns bright and clear on the horizon. My dear one, as you navigate the myriad challenges and triumphs that mark your journey on this earth, let the profound truth of my peace be the anchor that holds you fast in the midst of life's swirling currents. Know that it is more than a fleeting emotion, it is a state of being, a deep and abiding assurance that no matter what trials you may face, you are cradled in the eternal embrace of a love that is all-powerful and everlasting. It is a peace that transcends the limitations of mortal understanding, a divine presence that infuses every moment with the promise of healing, renewal, and the transformative power of grace. Embrace this peace, dear child, as you would a sacred gift, and let it become the foundation upon which you build a life marked by compassion, resilience, and the quiet strength that only true faith can bestow. In every whisper of the wind and every rustle of the leaves, hear the subtle murmur of my peace calling out to you, a call to leave behind the heavy chains of worry, to cast off the shackles of regret, and to step boldly into a future illuminated by the gentle glow of divine mercy. With each passing day, let this peace be the constant reminder that you are a cherished creation, a beloved child of a boundless love that is as enduring as the mountains and as infinite as the skies. Let it fill your heart with the courage to dream, the strength to persevere, and the wisdom to know that every challenge is but an opportunity to witness the miraculous unfolding of a destiny designed in the image of everlasting grace. Even when the echoes of despair seem to reverberate through the corridors of your mind, allow my peace to settle the storm, to still the raging tempest of doubt, and to restore in you a sense of calm that transcends the transient woes of the world. So, my cherished one, I beckon you, embrace my peace with a fervor that defies the noise of a restless age, a peace that is as deep and as vast as the ocean, as soothing as the lullaby of a gentle rain upon the thirsty earth, and as steadfast as the eternal promises etched into the fabric of creation. Let it be your solace when shadows fall, your guide when the path seems lost, and your eternal companion as you traverse the valleys and peaks of life. In the embrace of this divine serenity, you will find not only refuge and healing, but also the profound truth that every moment of anguish is transformed into a symphony of hope. Every drop of sorrow is transmuted into a shimmering testament of love, and every challenge you face is met with the gentle, unwavering assurance that you are never alone. May you carry this peace with you always, a radiant emblem of the eternal covenant between you and the divine, a promise that no matter how fierce the storm or how long the night, the light of my peace will guide you ever onward, illuminating the way to a future where love reigns supreme, joy abounds in every corner of your soul, and every heartbeat resounds with the gentle cadence of divine mercy. Embrace my peace, dear child, as a sacred inheritance, a divine legacy passed down to you through the ages, and let it be the source of strength that empowers you to overcome every obstacle, to forgive every transgression, and to live each day in the full, transformative light of a love that is boundless, unending, and immeasurably profound. And so, with every fiber of your being, let this call resonate in your heart, an everlasting invitation to surrender your worries, to quiet your mind, and to step into the serenity that is your birthright. May the gentle whisper of my peace be the song that lulls you into a deep, restorative rest each night, and the anthem that awakens you with renewed vigor and hope each morning. In this divine communion, know that you are cherished beyond measure, that your every moment is a precious reflection of a love that never fades, and that as you embrace this peace, you are stepping into a glorious destiny, a destiny where your spirit soars free, your soul is bathed in eternal light, and your life becomes a living, breathing testament to the miracles of grace, forgiveness, and the unyielding, tender embrace of my everlasting peace. My beloved child, hear my words now as I pour forth an everlasting declaration of love, a love so boundless and unwavering that it persists even when your heart is shrouded in the darkest cloak of disdain, even if you harbor hate against me, for I love you unconditionally and eternally. In the quiet solitude of your deepest sorrows and the tumultuous storms that rage within your soul, know that my love remains an ever-present beacon, a radiant light that shines not only when your eyes are filled with tears of repentance, but also when anger, bitterness, or misunderstanding has taken root. Even if you scorn my gentle voice or turn away from the solace of my embrace, understand that I stand before you with arms outstretched, welcoming you into the infinite grace of my compassion. For my heart, eternal and unchanging, beats with a rhythm that transcends the fleeting emotions of this world, a rhythm that declares, even if you hate me, I love you, over and over again, as steadfast as the ancient mountains, and as enduring as the stars that pierce the midnight sky. Consider the lilies of the field, blooming in defiance of the harsh winds and storms, their beauty undiminished by the passing trials of nature. So too is my love, a love that flourishes in the barren deserts of your despair, and in the darkest valleys of your doubt. I see your pain, your struggles, and the burdens you carry, and I whisper into the silence of your heart that every moment of anger or rejection is but an echo of a deeper wound, one that I long to heal with the tender salve of forgiveness. Even if your lips utter words of disdain, even if your soul rebels against the light I offer, my love remains a constant, unwavering truth that does not falter in the face of human frailty. For I have walked the path of sorrow and sacrifice, bearing the cross not as a symbol of defeat, but as the emblem of a love so profound that it overcomes every barrier, every sin, every moment of rejection with the power of grace and mercy. Imagine, dear one, a vast ocean whose depths conceal treasures beyond measure, a love that knows no bounds, no limitations, no conditions. In that immeasurable expanse, each wave is a gentle reminder that even if you reject me, even if your heart turns away in anger, my love will always find you, drawing you closer with the irresistible pull of divine compassion. Like a lighthouse steadfast in the darkest night, my love calls out to you across the stormy seas of regret and loneliness, guiding you safely to the harbor of redemption. Even when the bitter winds of hostility try to drive you away, remember that every gust, every crashing wave, is met by the soothing caress of my love, a love that remains constant, that whispers tender assurances into the stillness of your night, declaring, even if you hate me, I love you, with a certainty that defies the very laws of nature. In the tapestry of your life, every thread, whether woven with joy or marred by sorrow, contributes to a masterpiece of divine artistry, the creation that bears the marks of both struggle and salvation. There are moments when you may feel overwhelmed by the weight of rejection, or the sting of anger, when the echoes of past missteps and the harsh judgments of others create a cacophony that drowns out the melody of hope. Yet in those very moments I am there, murmuring softly into the chaos, a constant reminder that love does not diminish with the rise of hate. Even if you lash out in anger or retreat into the shadows of your own making, know that my heart remains open, ever ready to receive you with an embrace that is as vast as the heavens and as gentle as a summer breeze. I have borne witness to every tear and every cry, every moment of despair and every spark of rebellion, and through it all, my love has been an unwavering presence, a divine promise that endures beyond the limits of human understanding. Consider the parable of the prodigal son, whose journey through error and estrangement ultimately led to an overwhelming celebration of forgiveness and reunion. This, my child, is but a glimpse of the love I extend to you, a love that does not keep score, that does not measure worth by the currency of human approval or disapproval. Even if you wander far from the path of righteousness, even if your heart hardens against the truth of my words, my love is there to guide you back, a gentle hand reaching out to reclaim a soul too precious to be lost in the shadows of despair. It is a love that transforms every act of defiance into an opportunity for redemption, every moment of hatred into a chance for healing. In every heartbeat, in every whispered prayer of contrition or cry of anguish, my love sings a refrain that resounds through eternity. Even if you hate me, I love you unconditionally, relentlessly, and with a passion that surpasses all understanding. Envision a field bathed in the golden light of dawn, where the dew-kissed petals of wildflowers nod in silent testimony to the beauty of renewal. In that serene landscape, each blossom, delicate yet resilient, reflects the truth that even if the chill of rejection or the frost of bitterness attempts to wither your spirit, my love remains the sun that nurtures you back to life. For I am the everlasting dawn that follows the darkest night, the gentle warmth that dispels the cold shadows of isolation and despair. Every ray of light that touches your face is a reminder that you are cherished beyond measure, that my love is an ever-present force that transforms every hurt into hope, every despair into a promise of new beginnings. Even in the face of adversity, when the voices of the world seek to condemn or belittle you, know that my embrace is as enduring as the eternal cycle of sunrise and sunset, a promise that transcends every fleeting emotion and every transient moment of doubt. My dear one, the journey of life is paved with trials and tribulations, with moments when the very air seems thick with the weight of hostility and rejection. In these times, when your spirit feels bruised and your soul whispers words of disdain, remember that love is not a currency to be earned through praise or diminished by condemnation. It is a divine gift bestowed upon you from the very beginning, a light that no darkness can ever extinguish. Even if you find yourself caught in the grip of anger, turning away from the truth, and hurling words of hate into the void, my love remains, a steadfast, unyielding force that seeks to mend the broken fragments of your heart and restore the purity of your soul. For every act of hatred that you may direct toward me is but a reflection of the inner turmoil that aches within you, a cry for healing and a yearning for acceptance that only my love can fulfill. So let the echo of my words, "Even if you hate me, I love you," resound in every corner of your being, a sacred mantra that invites you to lay down your burdens and to open your heart to the transformative power of forgiveness. There will be moments, dear child, when the wounds inflicted by life's relentless trials seem too deep to heal, when the scars of betrayal and the echoes of anger reverberate in every thought and memory. In those moments, as the tempest of hate threatens to overwhelm you, I stand as your shelter, your sanctuary, and your guide. Draw near to me with all the hesitancy of a wounded soul, and let my love be the gentle rain that washes away the bitterness, cleansing you of the residues of past hurts. Even if your mind rebels and your heart resists, understand that every tear, every pang of sorrow, is received by me with a tenderness that transcends mortal understanding. For I have tasted the bitterness of betrayal and borne the agony of separation, and it is through those experiences that I came to know the true depths of unconditional love. Thus, even if you cast away my words in anger or choose the path of enmity, my love remains an immutable truth, a divine constant that bridges the chasm between pain and redemption. Reflect upon the ancient oaks that have withstood the ravages of time and tempest, their roots intertwined with the very earth beneath them, unyielding in the face of nature's fury. Like those mighty trees, my love is rooted in the eternal, nourished by a grace that flows from the very essence of creation. Even when the winds of resentment and discord sweep through the corridors of your heart, shaking the leaves of hope from your soul, know that my love stands firm, an anchor in the storm, a promise that endures beyond the ephemeral judgments of the world. Each leaf that falls is not a symbol of defeat, but a reminder that from decay emerges new life, that even in the face of rejection, the seed of divine love germinates in the fertile soil of forgiveness. Even if you direct your anger towards me, let it be a sign of your inner struggle, a struggle that I embrace with compassion, for it is in the struggle that the true measure of love is revealed, resilient and unyielding. My cherished child, every beat of your heart, every breath you take, is a testament to the miracle of life and the infinite potential that lies within you, a potential that I nurture with every drop of my eternal love. There may be times when the mirror of your soul reflects a visage marred by regret, when the scars of past transgressions seem too numerous to count, and the harsh echoes of self-condemnation resound louder than the sweet melody of hope. Even in those moments of profound despair, when the walls you have built around your heart seem impenetrable, know that my love seeps through the tiniest cracks, gentle yet relentless, promising that even if you hate me, I love you still. For my love is not a fickle emotion that vanishes with the ebb and flow of human sentiment. It is an eternal covenant, sealed in the very fabric of existence, that endures through every season of life, through joy and sorrow, triumph and defeat, acceptance and rejection. Allow your mind to wander back to the simple truths of childhood, the innocent laughter, the unburdened wonder, the trust that needed no explanation. In those halcyon days, you knew not the weight of judgment nor the sting of disappointment, and you loved with an unguarded heart. I call upon you now to remember that unblemished love, to reclaim that radiant innocence, and allow it to illuminate the darkest recesses of your being. Even if the world has taught you to be wary, to build walls around your heart, I urge you to dismantle those barriers with the gentle power of my love. For it is in vulnerability that true strength is born,